Happy Friday, LBF followers. Thanks for joining us for today's Frankly Speaking Friday, formerly known as Free Advice Friday. For those of you who have continued to send me questions and topics that you want me to address on these segments, please keep sending them my way. And please hit the share button. Keep sending these around and sharing them with people in your networks who are seeking some additional advice and direction in their job search or career search process. So today I want to talk about staying resilient in the job search. Resiliency became a theme in my world in the last couple of days around an article that I read and a podcast, but it has been a common theme in the conversations that I've had with my candidates and career coaching clients who are really struggling to stay productive and positive in the job search right now, especially right now. I think that it can be hard and very up and down, regardless of us being in a pandemic. But the last 6 months have proven to be, I think, extra challenging for everybody, and I think we're all riding the Corona coaster, as I like to say. But the job search and people who are looking for opportunities, and especially those who don't have opportunities or are not working right now, it's really a struggle to sometimes stay focused and push towards that goal. The article that I read this week, Your Surge Capacity is Depleted, It's Why You Feel Awful, by Tara Hale. Tara, if you're listening and I butchered your last name, I apologize. She is a science writer, but she talked about the struggle to stay resilient during this time. She talked about surge capacity, describing it as basically the energy that we use to tap into or rely on during a crisis. The thing is that in typical times, you have this energy and it kicks into gear, and then at some point the crisis normalizes. But what we're experiencing right now, it has become almost a chronic crisis. And so with so much uncertainty and us not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, we're in this constant mode of crisis and feeling of crisis, and it's causing us to feel extra exhausted and unproductive and unmotivated. And so when I talk to people in the job search, this is really emphasized right now. So I happened to hop on a podcast. I don't really listen to podcasts, but I heard an advertisement for 10% Happier, and I thought it's a really nice time to maybe feel inspired. And so I thought I'd hop on that podcast today when I went for a run, and ironically enough, the episode I listened to was about resilience. And so I figured this is a great time to talk about some tips about how you can stay motivated and focused and productive and moving forward in your job search during this really unique time. So first, accept where you are. Accept if you have been laid off because of COVID, or your company closed, or you hated your job before all of this happened and you're stuck in it because the job search is tough right now. Accept where you are. The more you fight it and the more you're frustrated about it, the harder it's going to be for you to have clarity around the action that you need to take. So once you can accept, okay, this is my situation, you can then start to think logically about what you're going to do next. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. And I'm not just talking about the people in your family and your friends that believe in you as a person. I'm talking about the people who believe in you career-wise. Your former bosses, your friends at work, the people that you've managed in the past, the people in your network, your references, people who have been professors of yours who really believe in you, people who can remind you that you've got this. They know what you're made of. They can remind you what you're made of. And we need to hear those things, especially when we're feeling like we don't want to do this anymore. We want to throw our hands up and give up. Call those people, have those people on speed dial, whatever it is. Those people will remind you that you are successful, you will bring value, and you've done it in the past, and you will do it again. Take advantage of the distractions. Those online job applications will suck the life out of you. They can take forever, and it's one after the next, and you can go dizzy seeing the same jobs online over and over and over again. So make sure that you have boundaries around when you're working and job searching, and when you are taking your mind off of it, getting something else to focus on, whether you're going to work out, spending time with your family members, going to read a book, binge watch something on Netflix, whatever it is to get your mind off of it, you need to welcome some of those distractions so you can be productive when you need to be. And the last two go hand in hand. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and remember that we're all in this together. So I don't know about you, but now is the moment that people want to help. It is the trend to help. You look on LinkedIn, and more often than not, you see people who are opening their arms and they're saying, please reach out to me. If something has happened to your role, we've worked together in the past, send me your resume, let me know how I can help. If you want to be connected with somebody that are in my connections, now is the moment to not feel uncomfortable or ashamed about reaching out for help. People want to do it, and they want to do it because we are all in this together. Everybody's been impacted during this time in some way, shape, or form, and I think it's reminded us how human we really are. So reach out to each other, help each other, know that we're all experiencing our ups and downs at different moments, but we need each other now more than ever. I'd love to hear more about what you're doing to stay motivated, productive, and resilient in your job search. Please comment, share your stories with us. Thanks again for joining today's Frankly Speaking Friday. Again, I'm Lisa Frank, LBF Strategies, Recruitment and Career Coaching. Have a great weekend.